Hello everyone and welcome back to Warhammer 40k, Chaos Gate Daemonhunter, and to the post commentary. This is the second post commentary I'm doing this week, because this is the actually the fourth video that was made with a muted microphone, so yeah, you know. And I hope this would be the last one. So the first two were actually out before I noticed, so yeah, can't fix that one. Also, there's an airplane flying right above my flat, so I hope this doesn't get captured by the microphone. Yeah, fingers crossed. Okay, so the research is complete, and I'm in a actually quite comfortable state now, because I know how the mission went and know what to expect, so it's you, dear viewers, that will be held in suspense. So let's get going. We'll research some more tier 1 stuff, because we are required to do the better stuff, which is reasonable. And just in time, we've completed the Grimoire research speed chamber. Fortunately, we only have 7 servitors, so not much to go with, and so I'll do the building that gives us servitors over time. And new missions. As you can see, we are in a bit of a pickle now that the map is getting bigger, because we have to plan our routes better, because one thing I noticed, and you will see it now, also you saw that in the previous video, that if I am not positioned carefully, I can only do, well, one mission, and the corruption level on some planets is quite high, so I gotta pick my missions more carefully. Ideally, I would do that one because of the level of corruption, but that's a severe danger level mission, which in itself is not that bad, but it's one of those bloom spawn thingies. It's the timed mission, I think, and I don't like those timed missions, because, you know, they take we need to take some quite risky moves to do them, and the last time I nearly died doing that, so yeah. And now, what can we do? Oh yeah, the Inquisitor busted some stuff, and now she is trying to do a Karen here, but we won't have anything of that, and I will assign servitors, because I don't want to lose any time in my construction. Not that I have anything in high priority, but let's continue on to the mission. And I need to target one that gives us servitors. Oh, and this is new. Now we can get a Death Guard fleet that can attack us, and for some reason I misclicked, I didn't see it even. I thought I clicked on this planet. So yeah, we're going to do this mission, and just as in the previous video, we're going to take some risks, because I need to get those glorious deeds coming. And yeah, I actually pushed the wrong button there. Need to get those glorious deeds coming, because I need some more requisition to up my what was those called? The level of drops after missions when we talk to the Inquisitor, the Grand Master, at the end of the month, I think, or something like that. So yeah, those monthly reports, we can up our level of drops of loot. So yeah, I need more requisition for that, because that is pretty useful. I need better equipment, because it shows. I have some nice Battle Brothers here, but they have shitty equipment on them, and that kinda hampers their progress. Those guys with better equipment, like this guy, that has that bonus towards organic for his melee weapon, it's quite good. So ideally, I would like some nice weapons for the rest of the guys. Also, we need to play a bit with the upgrade system here. I haven't touched it yet, because, well, I'm not so sure if I have anything that's worth upgrading. That's for starters. So yeah. Also, I'm beginning to like the Psy Cannon troop more and more. It's quite a useful weapon. And does quite a bit of damage. And are we good here? I think we are. Yeah. Yeah, so let's start the mission. We're all decked out. Have some nice experienced troops here. Also, I need to level up some of my lower level troops. We're in dire need of that because I will get wounded playing risky like this. So I need some more backups. Especially since we'll have harder and harder missions. And I suspect we'll get some more nasty, well, Xenos on them. And yeah, anticipating that because I tried to be spoilers free with this game and I didn't watch any material, nor did I read any. So yeah, this is all new to me and full of surprises, so I hope we'll get to see something nice. Like, maybe more chaos engines like soul grinders or devours or heck, dreadnoughts. We did kill a lot of chaos space marines, so why not meet a dreadnought? I think that would be reasonable. So yeah, we'll see in the future. We did meet that artillery enemy, so I guess that could be one of the first mechanical chaos or the chaos battle engines. But I don't know if we can classify that as one. So let's move forward here. And the first enemy squad. It's not a seed bearer, just a normal patrol squad. So let's try to end this quite quickly. And I got to remember to make some melee kills because the glorious deed requires 9 and I thought I wouldn't trigger them. But alas, I was wrong. And surprise, surprise, here's the first new enemy. And they will traditionally overwatch here. And what will the new guy do? Let's see what he can do. A spread attack. Now those can be quite nasty, and he has the cloud of flies that the demonic prince had in the craft world mission. Oh, and the foul conduit. That's kinda sucky for us. Okay, and the demonic icon is even worse because it's an AoE mutation trigger for his buddies there, and some of those mutations can be quite pesky. Also, I don't know if it's because of the hard difficulty or it's just the game is made like that, but those mutations that the enemy gets seem to be, how I should say it, I don't know, that due to my bad luck or sheer coincidence, they seem to be perfectly aimed at the enemy type that gets them. I mean, the last we saw triggering mutations as a warp surge, the guys with range weapons that primarily attack with the range weapons get surprisingly frequently a bonus towards range, like we saw here. Plus for range, why not? So yeah, that's... I don't know if that's my luck or is that really targeted. I think the latter actually, because that's too much of a coincidence. Although if that would be targeted, all of them would get that, so yeah. But there's also the fact that I didn't have a situation where none of the ranged guys got it. So that's also, there's also that. Yeah, we needed 2 attacks regardless, so no use doing a force attack and driving up the warp surge meter higher. Same here, needs 2 attacks, but we didn't have enough action points. And same goes for here, but we can disable the range weapon, which is quite fortunate. But he'll die in 2 attacks regardless. And we only need 7 more kills with melee weapons. So we're off to a good start here. Let's move a bit more forward and try shooting something. Yeah, not much of a choice, so we can get rid of this guy, so he won't be pesky. That's great. And what else can we do? Well, doesn't seem we can do much from here. We do have the action point buff, but I don't want to use it yet. We also have... oh, I was going to say we have stratagems, but Do we have him now? I can't remember. The Inquisitor was wounded, so the stratagems were out of the question. I don't know if she's rested now or not. Can't remember. I guess I will try. And we will see. I don't remember if I tried on this mission or I couldn't. Sorry about that. Oh no, the icon in the upper right corner, where we have the end turn, next soldier, etc. The first icon on the left is the Stratagems icon, and it's actually available. And if I remember correctly, when the Inquisitor was wounded, the icon was grayed out. So we do have an option to use stratagems. And I, for some reason, cannot target him. Probably something's obscuring my vision. That's not so good. So let's finish this guy first. And then concentrate on that one. Because on his own, it's not that dangerous. Just that he can mutate everyone. That's kind of pesky. And I can actually get in there, do a physical, I think. But I don't want to do that. Let me just stay from that cloud, a bit further from that cloud of flies. Sorry about that, I needed to get my bearings straight, and I couldn't find a thought to say. Yeah, so as you can see, he drives the warp gauge higher when he gets hit. So that's definitely not optimal. We should try to kill him as fast as we can. Oh, nice. He got into the Overwatch. But unfortunately we got quite wounded here. But there's nothing we can do. So we'll just got to soak up that damage and, well, heal it afterwards. So let's go here. Oh, nice. So let's disable him first. Let's go with this. And let's hope for no disable. And I think we will get one. If I remember correctly, that is. So, one hand less. Oh, nice. And, well, one head less. And for some reason he's still up and fighting. Kinda entered chicken mode, I think. Okay. So let's finish this off. And one damage short. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay. So we got it. But we did have to use all of our free attacks. So yeah. No, for some reason we got restored AP. That's strange. Not that I'm gonna say anything bad about it. So let's get moving forward. We should be near the first seed group. Yes, there it is. So that's nice. And let's hope there won't be any group near. So we have to fight two of them at once. Preferably. I would like to fight one group at a time. Yeah, I don't think we'll use the Servo Skull this turn. He is plagued, but he still has a lot of HP. Well, at least those are far apart from each other, but I don't know if there isn't a patrol group closer. Let's hope not. And let's see if we can get into some good positions here. Not much cover. Well, not much full cover. We do have some half cover, but that's not that ideal. We still have some grenades with us. We didn't use any. And for some reason, I did uncover this group. I think I shouldn't do that with this move, but yeah, they actually wanted to fight us that bad. So I guess we're fighting now. And let's duck here. He can actually duck here. And I guess we'll end the turn. They need to come closer to us because we're in a bad position to start the engagement. Sorry, to start the engagement. My voice seems to be cracking up. Okay, that's actually quite bad for us. I mean, one got more range and one got an additional AoE for his grenades. And that means larger pin range. And that means it sucks for us. Those pin guys are pesky. Oh, crap. That is actually quite a lot of range. And it was only a +1 and surprise surprise a warpin. Just when I was happy that we don't have to fight two groups. I hate it when I have that kind of luck. But, well, I guess there's nothing we can do about it. Need to reposition ourselves. Maybe use some nice grenades here. And try to fight them all. So, what can we do here? Let's reposition. Preferably with some cover. And preferably a little bit further away from the reinforcements. We can... we can get in here for a nice attack. We do have higher crit chance with the hand. Okay, guess we got the crit since he died. And let's duck into full cover again. Unfortunately, I can't go too much backwards because there's an explosive crate there with plasma, if I can see clearly. So no, not standing there. I will be flanked probably. Well, don't have much choice there because of the scarce cover and the grenade that's about to blow up here. Can I set off my own? And will it actually be useful here? Let's check how many enemies can we affect. Well, we can actually affect them all, so that's a worthwhile grenade. I think. I need to actually reposition them a little. Oh, okay, and give us some scorched earth here for additional cover and additional damage over time. So that's pretty... well, cover per se, because it just means that they will probably have less incentive to try to go in and flank us, at least from this side. So yeah, you get my drift. And if they go in, they will get dotted with a burning effect. So all in all, that's favorable for us. Let's see. Well, good thing that was not much damage. And now he's standing quite close to the explosives. So that's pretty good. I can blow them up with a range attack. And we have 3 plague bearers. Which kinda sucks because of their parry ability. And they basically have a 50% chance of... so I didn't equip a third stratagem. Lucky me. I need to remember that. So yeah, basically the plague bearers have a 50% chance of outright blocking your melee attack. So range attacks it is to deal with them. I think the chance is quite high. I mean, come on, 50%. It's every second attack, basically. And they do get that parry quite frequently in, so... yeah, not that it doesn't work like that. And what can we do here? I can safely back up here, because I am in full cover. I just can't go... yeah. I just can't go like that, because he will go through the Overwatch range. But I can set up a waypoint, like this, and I can go safely into cover at the back. So I will do this. And after repositioning, I think I'll end the turn, because... well, everything is basically outside of my range. So I would like them to come a little bit closer. I don't want to move from here because I would have even worse cover. And those guys here don't have any ranged abilities, so we're definitely a bit safer. But they will do the mutation. Sorry, I was going to say melee mutation. Okay, he's going to mutate him yet again. Oh, and he mutates himself, and that was quite a pesky one. Plus 6 health. At least he's burning. Fortunately, the second guy wasn't stupid enough to go through there. Ooh, nice. That return fire ability is pretty great. It actually paid for himself a lot of times, since it works quite frequently. Okay, the warp charge is pretty nice, I'll go for it. And we're at full HP, and got an additional action point out of that. So yeah, I'm all for it. We can basically stand it open, because the other enemies are melee, and that didn't give me anything.
Standing ready.
The line of sight in this game is sometimes hard to gauge, you know.
Firing on target.
In the previous encounter I kind of thought I would have vision towards the enemy, and yet I didn't, so not sure why exactly. Probably there was something blocking my line of sight, but that wasn't distinguishable for me. Maybe if I would rotate the camera a bit more and zoom in. But alas, that did not happen. And not enough willpower for warp charge. So no use in thinking about that.
I am here to serve.
And at least I got him more action points. And I will finish this Plague Bearer. But with a normal bolter shot.
I am the Emperor's fury.
Those are bolters, if I remember correctly, just wrist-mounted ones. Also, bolters are kinda sick weapons, you know? And they are quite carefully designed. Well, they're mostly designed for Space Marine physiology and their build, you know? Because if I remember correctly from the lore, if a normal person would use a bolter weapon, bolter pistol, or something like that, basically the recoil would shatter their hands. So yeah, or outright take off their hand. That one which was firing the bolter because of the high recoil. So yeah, you can say that Space Marines are built different. And well, yeah, they are. They're quite a bit of a genetic experiment. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. The Warhammer 40k lore is quite extensive and interesting. I like to read in my free time the Lexicanum website. So yeah, a bunch of different articles about mostly everything. The lore is very interesting and quite convoluted in some places, you know. So yeah. Okay, back to the encounter here at hand. This is getting quite a bit of a sticky situation, at least for one of our brothers here, Ulrich. But we need to take care of this guy so he won't give all the group mutations. We're a bit closer to that, and he buffed up the warp surge gauge. I mean, rose it up more. So that's not ideal. Let's try to get rid of those Plague Bearers. Fortunately, we have to use ranged weapons for that, to avoid the parry ability. Yeah, out of ammo here. And I think I'm out of the bonus action point abilities. So we need to make do with what we have. This is some nice damage, because he was in the inner ring of our range. Because the range weapons have two rings, the inner ring and the outer ring. Everything in the inner ring actually gets more damage, because we're in the preferable weapon range. So yeah, the most optimal weapon range, I should say. And the outer ring is that, I think minimal or close to minimal damage weapon range. So yeah, we're doing only 3 now. But we did get a crit here. Even 2, I think, strangely enough. And out of ammo again. Can we finish this off now? Oh, actually, we'll get an execute. Oh no, he's 1 away from it, so on the next attack we'll get an execute. Which means we will get 1 additional AP for everyone. So we'll definitely execute him here. The executes are quite handy to keep in mind. I'll just back up with this guy, because if we can build right, we can use crit attacks. We'll stack crits with the help of some stratagems maybe, And tough enemies could be stunned more quickly when I would pick an additional stun on the crit options, or we could disable their weapons. So yeah, additional stuns means an execute. So that's something to keep in mind. Needed heal. I think it's an interesting build concept. Oh, nice. I mean, no, not nice. I thought I parried. He attacked me, so he parried. And I don't like that. So, let's keep firing away. Yeah, nice damage. Also, how many do we need to kill in melee for the glorious deed? I need to check that out. Oh, only 3 enemies left to kill for the glorious deed. I wanted to attack with melee here. That's what I switched my brother. But I pushed the wrong button. And I attack with ranged. So, yeah, that happened. So, onward, Battle Brothers. Onward, and let's see what other groups have in store for us. Preferably, not more guys that can mutate everyone. I would be quite grateful for that. Because 2 of them is quite plenty. Yeah, let's try moving in a tighter formation here. I don't like this map. The environment provides, I should say, tricky cover. Because there's a lot of half cover, and there is quite a lot of verticality here, different types of verticality and different types of environment obstructions that either cause you to lose line of sight with range attacks, as you saw 2 times, at least 2 times I think, and we have problems with positioning due to the strange types of cover and the lack of full cover available to us, as I can see now. We'll just do it like this and hope we won't trigger anything. Yep, they're still too far away to trigger. Let's hope this won't. And it won't, because I actually know this. Yeah. And let's wait for them. Maybe they'll move towards us. No, they won't. And now let's... Well, not much left but to trigger them ourselves. Let's just see what kind of positions we can get here. I could trigger them now. But the positioning here is pretty weak, I should say. Not much full cover, of course. And if there is full cover, it's actually dangerously close to the explosives. We'll stand here for now. And I guess we'll wait another turn. And see what we can... What can we do here with the positioning? Because it's not so obvious. Now, if they're on the right side, we have some better positions to take, I guess. And you can use the next ramp as a starting point here. Well, not much better. This one gives us a full cover, but we can't attack from it comfortably. So let's do it as a starting position. Like this. Yeah. Okay. And the last one. I think I'll wait here. And let's wait for them yet another turn. Now we are in a good position to set up an opening attack. And let's trigger them. Okay, yeah. This group seems better. No mutations, no random mutations here, aside from the Plague Bearer. There's one Spreader Chaos Marine, which can be quite pesky sometimes. And I guess that one was the Chaos Space Marine in Terminator armor? He has a lot of armor on him, but if we use close quarters combat, that's not that bad. So yeah, we'll see. It can be tricky due to cover, but probably not that bad. Well, we've been in worse situations, so we need to make them come closer to us. Oh, he can't do that. I didn't remember that actually. That was one of his abilities, so I was Quite surprised here. The Plague Bearer should be the first to go. I mean, he's the easiest one to target. Yeah, that happened also. In this mission I'm quite unlucky with the warp surges, to be honest. Because those are two situations where I didn't want the reinforcements and I got the reinforcements. Whereas in other missions I didn't get reinforcements for at least, well, for the most part of the mission, I think. Don't remember the previous one, but the ones before, I think I didn't get reinforcements in those. Or at least much reinforcements. The RNG here is quite surprising at times. And we'll risk it for the biscuit. Well, of course we got parried. Why shouldn't we get? And yeah, that one landed. This one also landed. Quite nice. And now we got those two brothers. I should actually back up here because I will get attacked in the back, which I do not want. And I guess we need to move here likewise. Let's see where the enemy moves. The Chaos Space Marine with the spreader gun should actually move towards us. This guy will probably play long range. And he suppressed us. That's nasty. Do I have any means of knocking him out of that suppression? I actually don't think so. Ooh, low hit points here. And I'm weakened. Which is troublesome.
Enemy reinforcements.
And what's in the reinforcements? Well, could have been worse. At least most of them are low HP enemies. So yeah. It's not that bad, could have been worse. We still need to kill 3 enemies with melee weapons, so there's always that. Yeah, I'm weakened, so let's first hit with a range attack. So 1 HP he will die regardless if I hit him with the weakened one or not. Though we do have really low HP now. And no means of restoring our will points, because I didn't see anything on this map to restore it. Which is quite unfavorable now. Great. 2 left. Huh. Let's back up here. This will make the CSM move closer. So we'll be in a better spot on the next turn, I think. Now what? I think I'll go into full cover. This won't actually give me any benefit towards the enemies in front. Although I can blow this up. Will this give me anything? No, it didn't. Well, kind of. It did get the bonus effect of Scorched Earth there. So that will be useful. Also, I'm in a position to shoot those guys with the Psy Cannon. Yeah, what will they do now? Probably raise up some dudes. Good thing that they are really weak, so I can get rid of them, I think, in 1 range attack even. And unfortunately that got rid of all of our ammo. And he actually went in a different direction than I wanted him to, but good thing for us that he's quite stupid and that range attack didn't do anything, so there is always that.
Yes, Commander.
Now here. Now we need to do something here. Preferably, a grenade will help. Ooh, that's a nice grenade. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. 6 guys. Nice, nice. Also, that was pretty risky with them blowing up that. I didn't anticipate it. Because of the recoil of the grenade, they actually landed on that and destroyed it. I think it worked like that. But now we can get rid of them without much problems. Yeah, just like that. And 2 more melee kills for the glorious deed. And bonus requisition. Unfortunately, we still have the armory blocked, so none of the good items that we could get will be available to us. And that's one of my beefs now with the game, because that's quite a dangerous debuff, that armory blockage. So the thing is, I don't know if we had a way to see that coming, you know? The dialogue didn't specify that we could get that, at least I don't think it did. And we didn't get any hints otherwise from the game. Now that I did it, I actually know that that's one of the worst possible outcomes that I get from the game, so I am probably not going to repeat that. Also, this will be a nice charge, because if I do this right, like here, I will get into full cover from the Terminator, and I will hit this dude here. Yeah, so that's nice repositioning. Maybe not optimal, because I don't have any covers from this guy, but he does use a poison spreader, so he doesn't do direct damage to me. So I can live with that. But yeah. Also, I now just see it in post-commentary, but isn't that one of those plans that gives the will point bonus? I mean, the will points back? That there was a sword above it, sword icon above it. You see that on the upper side of the screen? I unfortunately didn't see that while playing, though I would welcome that for an additional heal. Alas, I guess it wasn't meant to. And now they good mutation for us. Okay, those guys are coming closer. The thing I'm interested the most is, what will the big dude do here? Run in and attack us. That kind of hurt. So the plan here is need to place another dude there. So nice, return fire. Need to place another dude there to soak up his attack. Preferably he will attack him, not the guy that's damaged. Well, that's the plan at least. We'll see how it goes. We'll definitely need to reposition the brothers here at the end, because they're not very useful there. Can't do anything much with them. But I can get some kills here, which I will do. This guy's a must, because he'll poke at the damaged Grey Knight here. Nice, we got a crit. That is pretty useful. I actually remembered by this time that I still have that additional stratagem available to me, but I don't have any useful places to use. Well, I could use it now, but I did my turn before I remembered about it. So I don't think it's a good idea to use it now. I will use it in this mission, but not now. I think a bit later. Okay, that's some damage. He's acquiring some damage there. So it's not all that bad. So little by little, he's going down. So let's get rid of those guys here. Let's start off with this. And continue on.
We are the hammer.
Now, we still got the Plague Bearer and still got the Chaos Space Marine. This one is closer to our damaged one, so let's get rid of him. And unfortunately this guy here is too far to do anything. And he is out of will points, so we'll end the turn naturally by exhausting all our action points. We will soak up some damage, that's unavoidable. Wait, there was none, or I didn't see, but that was something. And the brother definitely felt that. That was useful, the return fire. It triggers quite often, which I'm glad for. It does give some additional damage. Okay, now the tricky part.
Unleash me.
think I will leave the Chaos Space Marine and try to focus on this guy, on those guys here. Definitely get rid of this one, because if we need to reposition, those little pesky fellas are blocking the way. But also are the bigger guys, so I guess no repositioning for us. Can a servo help here? Well, wouldn't hurt, definitely. Great, purified, and additional health. So, even more range attack here. And yeah, I'll use the Strength of Spirit now. Don't know if that was a good idea, but we do get some, we do get some nice options here after that. This is particularly useful. And he's done for. So, well, let's attack this guy. Even though we don't use a melee weapon, the crit bonus still applies to range weapons, so we didn't lose anything here. And likewise, let's continue attacking. 1 bullet left. That's unfortunate, but let's see what we'll do here. Still got the crit metagem, stratagem. And he's stunned. So yeah. And unfortunately 1 HP left. Couldn't do anything with that. Oh, at least... Oh, I think I did. Oh yeah, I forgot that about the crit chance, which I said in the previous sentence, so I don't know why I forgot about it. Guess I'm stressing too much because of that blunder with the recording. Sorry about that. Also, as you can see, we've done the glorious deed, and those are full 9 kills made with melee weapons that we did in this mission already, and they're still the last group. Nice, we finished this guy off quite easily. Yeah, 9 enemies done. So let's range attack him. And we're pretty beat up, so let's hope the last group won't be so bad. I can use an additional servo now. Well, additional servo, I still have a servo use left. So after that, well, let's move forward. Hope the last group won't be anything bad. Now, steadily move forward in a tight formation as possible. Let's see how the terrain treats us here. I think there's quite a bit more options than in the previous encounters. Oh, we got plagued, unfortunately. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That warp surge basically gave the enemy another chance on reinforcing. And if I won't get that kind of a warp surge, and spoilers, I won't, that just means that if I defeat the seed bearer first, they will be reinforcements before I leave the mission. So yeah, keep that in mind, that how many reinforcements you have left means if you kill the last seed bearer, those reinforcements will come at once. So you'll have to scram till you get evac'd out of the mission. Well, not much to do here. Guess we need to just set up. We still have Honor the Chapter available, and I guess enough will points to use it once. At least I think. It uses 2 will points, so let's position here. A bit more forward. Not much cover.
Standing ready.
Sorry, there was a yawn incoming and I didn't anticipate that. Okay, so I think we're gonna wait a turn. Hopefully they won't trigger by themselves. So now we can position again. Oh, they're moving towards us. Oh, it's the same type of group, so that's not bad. Plague, Bringer, Terminator, and Plague Spreader. CSM.
Arms at the ready.
That's not that bad. Can I... No, I cannot blow this up. But I can start shooting. 1 damage is always damage. That will add up. More than the damage. we add up the stun towards the stun meter. And that's more important because a well-placed execute could turn an encounter around because it gives everyone one action point. So yeah, that's a good thing to keep in mind. As for here, let's try going around quite a bit and flanking them. Don't know how that will work out, but we could try. Maybe we'll entice actually someone to go towards us and go closer towards the explosives. Now we've been blinded, that's not great. Yeah, okay, we split them up. Maybe not that great of a split, but still. Bloom razors, but nothing critical. So, still can see it to blow it up. And I don't have a grenade on me. So, I guess I will run in here and melee attack the guy. That will shave off quite a bit of HP and all the armor. So let's do it. Yup, nice. Get rid of the armor. And got a crit in when you can disable the range weapon. So no more afflictions on us. And the guy's dead. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Nope, still can't target that. I can do a charge though. Give stun. And will place us adjacent to him. Yeah, let's do this. And melee attack. Defaulted to range attack for some reason. I guess I pushed 1 on the keyboard. And here we still have 2 battle brothers left. Let's see if the plague bringer is, or bearer is in range. Yes, he is. Crit again. Kinda unlucky with the warp surges, but lucky with the crits in this one, which isn't that bad. Another one. I mean, does that animation mean yeah, that was a lot of damage. That means that was a crit. I was going to ask if that animation means that I did a crit, or that it's just kind of an animation that some enemies do sometimes when they get hit. Because, you know, the bolter fires quite potent ammunition. So, it wouldn't be an exaggeration, but that is a demon. And a demon of Nurgle at that, and they're quite resilient, so... yeah, that's another thing. And we have artillery incoming. Which isn't that bad. Those guys shouldn't do anything to us. And we only need to wait 2 turns for extraction. So I guess we'll get rid of this guy here. We should be able to. We have 3 Grey Knights close to him. That's more than enough to take care of 1 guy. And still some attacks left. Of course we'll disable. No, we'll stun actually, because I saw the stun meter. So that's a bit better here. We can easily stun him, get an execute, and that will allow us to better reposition ourselves so the reinforcements can't touch us. And we'll just wait for the extraction. That's a sound plan, I guess. The best one that I have right now, so beggars can be choosers. So let's just dive here into cover. Yeah, like this, and we still have 1 more move. So let's move a bit more forward now. In full cover. At that. Great. Now we'll move as far as we can to be outside of the range. Don't know how far is the artillery guy range, but let's hope he won't target anyone. And we're waiting for extraction now. Okay, that shouldn't be able to target us. Nice. We'll wait another turn. And I think we're extracted on this one, so no fear in getting shot. And am I right? Are we getting extracted? Yes, we are. Nice, nice, nice. So while Lunette extract us, yeah, we'll think about what to do next. So, like I said, unfortunately, can't choose any rewards here, but we'll stack the requisition points for later. They will be useful, so... Well, I'm not that happy that we can't get anything from this mission, but at least we are getting some requisition points, additional requisition points, so there's always that. 4 from this mission, I think 4 from the last one. That will be useful. That will be useful, especially on the next council. And yeah. So let's head into a better position, since we won't be able to actually be on time for another mission. So I will head more towards the center when I have more options to pick a better route towards my next missions, and we'll see what we can do. Also, we'll see if the missions will actually become available right now, or do I need to wait some time. Okay, construction in progress. Some brothers are healing there. Ooh, nice. Yeah, just as there is in the title, we can get an additional Grey Knight. And I will go with a brother Librarian, because Librarians are psychers, and if the game has some psychic abilities, they will definitely be useful here. Yeah. Although rest of the classes did sound very interesting, so it's a shame I can't get more of them, at least well, this is the first time I got that event, so yeah, I'm kinda wondering if I will get more of them. Ideally I would want another class. 30 days towards the next report. Huh. Yeah, I guess we'll analyze that in the next episode, or I'll do that off video. Unfortunately, he is level 1 with no skill points, so got to get him off to a better start here to catch up with my other marines. And yeah, we'll pass some time, see if we can get another mission. Oh, we've done our research. And yeah, and I think this will be all for this episode. We'll maybe pick another research, and I think we'll end this. So yeah, let's save the game, and I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode, this time without a microphone blunder. So, thank you, take care, and bye bye. See ya, everyone.